I could do this all night long. Don't look, babe, carry me, they go, babe.
Welcome again to another episode of the Tech Talk Show, your guide for today's fast-evolving tech world. This show helps break down discussions on technology and allows you to explore emerging trends, of which the knowledge to stay ahead and prepare for the future is given through this process. Plus, every episode is about empowering you to navigate a tech-driven world with confidence. The time is 2:18 on the clock. Good afternoon to you. I am Emmanuel, Okotcha, your host on the Tech Talk Show. Last week, Saturday, I rounded up my discussion on social media as infrastructure, which I helped you to understand how social media platform functions and how they affect us in ways we overlook. I spoke on social media as a reality shaper, saying that social media doesn't just reflect realities, but shapes it, in the sense that what you see online influences what you believe in normal. That is, the certain lifestyles, the certain opinions, and certain trends. I also said that social media takes away your attention. Every content you watch keeps you glued, whereas there are things you should do for yourself to help your growth, just like the discussion we're going to be having for today. And I wouldn't want to go on, continue going, talking about last week's discussion, because I have got another discuss for today that would really be of help to you. Join me on Facebook, Success FM Live. You can drop your questions or your contributions. I would also open the phone lines later in the course of today's discussion. But for today's discussion is on leveraging the internet and AI for business growth. Yes. You definitely know that the digital landscape is evolving fast, and businesses that harness the power of internet and artificial intelligence would outpace those that don't. That's the reason I brought my guests into the studio today, business growth strategies and internet entrepreneur. He's also the CEO of B-Scale Solutions. I'll definitely introduce him better while we're still we're on the show. I would introduce him better on the show. But let's go for this quick music break, just as we do. This one is from Burna Boy and it's titled Ogaraya. Enjoy. Welcome back from that music break. Sorry, that song was from Adekule Gold Ogaraya. And while I was on the discussing with you, I said today's discussion is going to be on leveraging the internet and AI for business growth. I said I have in the studio the CEO B-Scale Solutions, and I said I will be introducing him properly. But let's go to hear from what B-Scale Solutions have for us. I will be right back.
This is Success 105.3 FM Ibadan, keeping you on top of the world.
Are you a business owner, entrepreneur, coach, consultant, or career professional? Do you have knowledge, skills, or experience people can benefit from? What if you could turn what you know into a steady income stream? Introducing B-Scale Solutions, your trusted business growth and digital marketing institutions. At B-Scale Solutions, you will learn practical digital and physical marketing strategies designed to help you attract more customers, increase sales, and grow your profits. Discover how to monetize your skills, knowledge, and experience using powerful internet tools and proven business systems. Whether you are building a brand, growing an existing business, or training your team, they also partner with organizations, churches, and companies to train business owners and marketing teams on how to maximize the internet for business growth. Visit B-Scale Solutions today at Flat 4, Block 2, Oyedeji Estate, adjacent Polaris Bank, Adex Bus Stop, Iwo Road, Ibadan, 0904-267-4578.
This is Success 105.3 FM Ibadan, keeping you on top of the world.
Welcome back. I said this is the Tech Talk Show on Success 105.3 FM at Knowledge World. Today I said my discussion is on how you leverage the internet and AI for business growth. And I said I have with me a friend, a brother, the CEO of B's Solutions, and he is Mr. Arewa Lanre, a digital marketing strategist, business growth consultant, and internet entrepreneur who has been making money online since 2013. With his experience, he has helped global businesses, brands, and professionals scale their visibility, increase revenue, and dominate their market using proven digital marketing systems. His expertise cuts across branding, online sales, funnels, social media growth, content strategy, and conversation optimization. He is the founder of Brand Apex Media LLC and the brain behind B-Scale Solutions, a platform focused on helping businesses 5x their growth through smart marketing, positioning, and strategic exposure. He's passionate about helping individuals and businesses turn their knowledge, skills, and ideas into consistent income online. Good afternoon, Mr. Arewa Lanre.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's good to have you on the Tech Show.
Thank you so much.
So we had this discussion during the course of the week about the difference between internet and, digital marketing and internet marketing. I would like you to share, because many persons would not know the difference of internet marketing and digital marketing.
Well, thank you so much. Internet marketing is basically everything that has to do with you using the internet to achieve one personal goal or the other. So internet marketing is a complete use of internet tools, systems, platforms, assets, and any other business stuff you want to do while you are actually online. While digital marketing involves both internet marketing and some other means. So when we talk about digital, we are talking about the addition of using your mobile phones, SMS, using the media, radio, television, and so many other outdoor, billboards. So those billboards that you see outside that has media displaying on them, these are all digital marketing tools. These are all digital marketing equipment. So the difference is that internet marketing is just about the internet, while digital marketing gives you the opportunity to use other things apart from just the internet.
And so to get things straight, the digital marketing, like you said, is more usage of your phone. You make it, you trying to do kind of transactions online, the business online. Then you have to use your phone to call someone and, okay, I want to deliver this thing. Or you go, or you put signposts on billboards. Unlike the internet, where the internet marketing, where you only just strictly on the internet.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to clarify things is, digital marketing is a combination of both internet marketing and other tools like, SMS, like using the media right now.
Yes.
What we are doing right now is digital marketing.
Yes.
Because people can get access or can listen to us without being on the internet.
True.
Through their radio. So that's digital marketing. Plus, people can also listen to us using the internet, maybe by downloading Radio Garden and listening to us.
True.
So digital marketing is a combination of internet marketing and other tools that do not need to be online in order for you to actually, do your business or promote your business.
Thank you so much. So having said that, a lot of businesses are online, but many still struggle to grow. In your opinion, what are most business owners getting wrong about using the internet for business expansion as a business person?
Well, first, when you want to use the internet for your business, you need to understand that the internet is just like the offline mode of business. Because when you're starting a business offline, first, before you actually start your business, you have to look for a good location for your business. And so when you get a good location, you need people to know that you sell this. And that's the reason why when you have, an office or a shop, you need to do a signpost, you need to do flyers, you need to do so many other things that will make people know about you. The same thing is applicable to the internet. You can't just be on the internet and have a website and not promote yourself. So you need to do the right promotion, and you need to promote to the right kind of people. So if you are on the internet and you are actually promoting your business to the wrong kind of people, then definitely you are not going to get the kind of results you expect to get. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of businesses are on the internet and they are doing a lot of things, but they're actually doing it the wrong way.
So having the right location is more like a way to get access to you, like get direct access to you, so that people can know that, okay, that's the only place, that's the place you that's the place you stay, and all. Just like you heard from the jingle, okay, this is where you stay, the location and everything. So okay, so if a small business owner has little or no tech knowledge, what should they realistically start when trying to use AI and the internet to grow their business?
Well, first, if you're a small business owner and you are trying to use the internet to promote your business, you have two options. The first option is for you to actually go and learn how to use the internet very well. You can learn for free by going to social media platforms like YouTube. There are millions of videos on YouTube that can teach you how to use stuff. And you can also look for someone that can teach you how to use the internet effectively. Because if you just jump on the internet and you want to start using the internet for your business, but you don't know how to use it effectively, you'll be very busy, but you will not actually be achieving the kind of results you want to achieve, because you'll be doing things wrongly. So that's one of those things. So you need to learn how to do this so that you can actually do it well and effectively.
So you heard that from him. It's very important that we have knowledge of so many things. I've been bringing different guests on the show, and we keep on saying or emphasizing on the same thing. You cannot know until you learn. You need to learn before you get to know, and before you can now implement it in whatever you are doing. So social media has become a major marketplace. Do businesses really need to be on every platform? Or should they just focus on just one or two? To promote businesses, to do this, I sell this, I'm an hairstylist, I do cakes, I bake cakes, I do this, I do that. You're on several platforms. So I want to hear your opinion as a business person and internet strategist.
Well, for businesses that want to promote their goods or their products and services, most especially for service-based businesses, one of the best advice I personally can give anyone is for you to focus on one platform. But there is also a way for you to maximize all platforms, because depending on what you are doing and the kind of audience you are focusing on for your services, people that you want to actually patronize you, you need to spread your wings sometimes. So the best way for you to do that is to use platforms that allow you to have an account on their platform, either a free account or a paid account. And when you post on that particular platform, what happens is that you automatically get one post spread into all the other platforms that you are in. An example is Hootsuite. There's also Bofa, and there are so many other platforms online. So these platforms allow you to have an account. You will link or you integrate all your social media accounts with that one account on their own platform. And so when you post a video or an image or text on their platform, it automatically posts it on every other platform that you have. So this way you get to save time, you get to save money, and you get to be much more productive. So that's actually the best advice I could give you if you think that you want to have access to all platforms. But if you want to be doing this thing manually, then what you have to do is you need to focus on one platform first, make people know you on that platform, become like a legend on that particular platform, and then you can spread your wings on other platforms once you are well known on a particular platform. And that's how influencers actually make a lot of money.
So it's more like you having several talents. So you know you are good at all the talents, but you need to stick with one first. Then use that one to, as a leverage. Then when you already mastered that one, I'm saying this so that our listeners will get to understand this. When you already mastered that one, then you can now feature or work with the rest of the talents that you have, but we need to focus on one first. Then we get the best out of that one. We juice out everything we need for that one before we can now spread our wings, just like you said. So thank you so much. I've asked my guests this particular questions, and this question I want to ask you, and I would love to hear your opinion on this. Some business owners are afraid that AI might replace jobs. Should entrepreneurs see AI as a threat or as a tool of creating new opportunities? I mean, it's really funny, yeah? Because they say AI would take away my job.
Exactly.
Especially someone was telling me that AI could actually start a radio presenting.
Exactly.
But with your knowledge on AI, with my knowledge on AI, I would tell you it is not possible, because you would know the difference between a human voice from an AI's voice. But I want to hear your opinion.
Well, from the way things, are right now, and the speed of how technology is moving fast, AI can actually do quite a lot of things now, and they can do it very well. And there are podcasts online now where you can just take a script, give it to the AI podcast, and it will generate a conversation just like this.
Yes.
But the difference between you as an expert and the AI is that AI is just like what we were taught when we were in school about computer: garbage in, garbage out. So whatever you give to AI, if you give AI an intelligent prompt, it will bring out something intelligent.
True.
If you give AI a silly prompt, it's going to give you a silly answer.
True.
Now, the funniest part about AI is, if you actually give AI sometimes something very complex, like you just bring something, from your brain, and you give to AI and you say, okay, I want you to, sometimes AI will give you something that is not even related to what you asked. And in fact, yesterday it happened, I told ChatGPT to do something, and it just brought out
something different.
I had to reply to ChatGPT that, what is wrong with you? What is this rubbish you are just giving me?
Like
we are conversing with and it was like, I'm sorry, my bad. I thought, so sometimes AI will just give you. So when people say AI will take your job, I just laugh, because I can actually brainstorm at a level which AI will be confused. And that's the reason why sometimes when you want to use AI, you see there's this little text below that says that AI sometimes make mistakes. It is whatever they put into it that it brings out. So you need to check your fact and all that. So, and these are things that people need to understand. So if you know how to use AI very well, you can never lose your job. It's those people that do not know how to use AI that will have issues. Just like now, if you want to work in any company now, when they ask you, are you computer literate, and you say no, they just look at you like, what's wrong with you? And that's how things are right now.
Wow. Okay, so one of my guests said, and I'm going to reiterate. He said something that if you don't have the knowledge of AI, there are now adverts online that talks about having or acquiring knowledge of AI, which is very important. And one of what we're actually discussing today is also part of it. You said that if we cannot leverage the usage of AI, internet and AI, now we should leverage internet and AI for business growth. So that is why. So for AI, it's more like a support.
Exactly.
It's more like it's supporting what you're already doing. Just like
Exactly.
the question you asked.
Exactly.
That you want it to do something. So whatever you prompt it is what it's going to give to you.
Exactly.
If you wrongly prompt it, it's going to give to you something very wrong. But I want to just put it out there that be very careful of what information you give out to AI, because there's someone at the back seeing everything you're doing. So because of I wouldn't just say that it's just doing it on its own. There's someone behind that you're not seeing, behind the scene, that is doing all the follow up. You ask, hello, how are you doing? He's responding to you, I'm fine. How is your day going? It's talking to you, having conversation like we're having conversation in the studio at the moment. So it's very important that you don't just put out or dish out very critical information about yourself, which would now ruin you because nothing stays on the internet. It flies anywhere and anybody can get to see it. But I want to know, so we now see AI tools writing captions, replying to customers, even creating videos. Do you think AI is making businesses more efficient, or is it reducing the human touch customers still value? Because we just spoke about AI taking jobs. So do you now think that the AI we just spoke about is more efficient, or is it reducing the human touch customers still value? Because you can tell me, because you are an internet strategist, you can say that sometimes we need the human touch. Is very important. Just like what we're doing now, it's the human touch, not AI. There's a way AI would talk. Hello, good afternoon. It's more like uprising. Hello, good afternoon. You get that kind of thing. You've prompted with AI, with all this, and you've seen how it gives you the what they call it, the response and everything.
Exactly.
In fact, you put a picture, you get something that is not really looking like you, but it wants to look like you somehow. So I don't know, your own opinion, is it helping business to be more efficient, or is it reducing the human touch customers still value?
If you use the AI as much as a lot of people actually use, one of those things I've seen AI do for people is, it's number one, it has made a lot of people actually very lazy in terms of how they use their brain, how effectively they can actually think and all that. True. And so if you look at the use of AI, it helps you when you want to kind of brainstorm an idea and you want to quickly get something out. Maybe instead of you cracking your brain, you just but you still have to tell the AI what you want, what you are trying to achieve. Okay, ChatGPT, I'm trying to do this. Can you just give me an idea of? Then when it gives you that idea, so you have to use your brain to actually make the idea work. So when it comes to business, we now have automations. In fact, the funny part is, before the noise about AI, there have always been automations. There have always been websites where you can put information and you tell the software to actually spin it. We call it article spinners. And it will spin it and it will bring out something different and it will still be relevant. But with AI, because AI was just thrown out there and everybody have it for free and all that, and because of the advent of gadgets now that everyone now has access to a phone, that's the reason why the noise about AI is out all over there. So the thing is, if you want your business to have something that makes people connected to it, you need to still have the human touch. So I can easily create a course and just put everything on the internet and tell people to go download it or go pay for it, right? And people will go down, they'll get. But if I now come and say, I want to do a physical training, people will pay more for physical training because they are seeing me live than they would prefer to go and download it.
And let me add this. Some persons, whatever the physical training does, it sinks better than just reading. I've heard some persons say that it's better they are in class to listen to when the lecturer speaks, because that's where it sinks than reading it.
The textbook.
So many persons have told me. So you can continue, sir.
So just like you said, you use your human experience to handle people. There are sometimes when you go to some website, maybe you need something and you send a message and you get an automated response. Sometimes you just feel like, what's wrong with these people? You people are we have customer support 24/7, and I type something and automated response. And right there and then you are actually interested in buying from that business.
True.
But because there's no one to actually answer the kind of question you have, and everything has already been pre-written for the AI to respond, they will lose that sale. So the thing is, there still need to be human touch. There still need to be a customer support, and you cannot use AI to overcome that. So people just hype these things, but if you really go deep, you just can't do that.
Well, that's good. So it's very important. So you've heard him now. It's very important that we impute the human touch. Not everything you put on AI, you just copy and you paste.
Yes.
Sometimes if I want to write something, because I do write, so if I want to write something and I paste on AI, help me restructure this. Of course, I would want it to restructure stuff for me.
Yes.
So I don't just pick what it is written and then I have to still restructure my own self, putting in the human touch to it. Thank you so much. So a lot of entrepreneurs complain that they post online constantly but still don't get sales. So they post but they don't get sales. What could they be missing?
Posting online does not guarantee you making sales. There is a strategy for marketing. When you want to market online, you need to be intentional. You can't, be someone that sells phones and all over the place you are, posting about sports, you're posting about wig, you're posting about... Your audience will be a mix of all kinds of people. And that's one of the reasons why the social media platforms actually creates page separate from profile. So you have a business page and then you have a personal profile. So your personal profile, you get to post whatever you want to post, but your business page focuses mainly on your business. And so one of the best strategies you can use is when you want to post things that relate to business, you post it on your business page and then you can share it from your business page to your personal profile. But you need to be consistent in the fact that if you are not consistent, you actually be gathering the wrong kind of audience. And so another thing about doing this effectively is you need to have this step-by-step follow-up on how you actually want to make sales. So first you need to know that people have to know your business, then people have to like your business, then people have to trust your business before they can buy from your business. So you cannot just watch a Facebook ads course today and want to start making sales today. People don't know you, and they cannot give you their money if they don't know you.
True.
So you need to understand that these things are being done step after the other, before you can actually start making sales online. It's a process. Exactly. It's a procedure, it's a process before you actually start making sales online.
And this process sometimes takes time.
Definitely.
Which is very important.
Definitely.
Most times you try something, it doesn't work. Just like he said, you try this, it doesn't work. You try that, it doesn't work. You just need to be patient because all these things sometimes takes time. Anyways, let's go for this quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion on how you can leverage internet and AI to promote or boost your business.
Are you a business owner, entrepreneur, coach, consultant, or career professional? Do you have knowledge, skills, or experience people can benefit from? What if you could turn what you know into a steady income stream? Introducing B-Scale Solutions, your trusted business growth and digital marketing institutions. At B-Scale Solutions, you will learn practical digital and physical marketing strategies designed to help you attract more customers, increase sales, and grow your profits. Discover how to monetize your skills, knowledge, and experience using powerful internet tools and proven business systems. Whether you're building a brand, growing an existing business, or training your team, they also partner with organizations, churches, and companies to train business owners and marketing teams on how to maximize the internet for business growth. Visit B-Scale Solutions today at Flat 4, Block 2, Oyedeji Estate, adjacent Polaris Bank, Adex Bus Stop, Iwo Road, Ibadan, 0904-267-4578.
This is Success 105.3 FM Ibadan, keeping you on top of the world.
Welcome back from that commercial break. If you're just joining us, this is the Tech Talk Show on Success 105.3 FM, and we've been talking about how you can leverage internet and AI to boost your business for your business growth. And I am in the studio with Mr. Arewa Lanre. I'll open the phone lines now. If you have the questions, you have something contributing to what he has said, the number to call is 0805 500 1053 or 0905 500 1053. 0805 500 1053 or 0905 500 1053. Waiting for that. So, online visibility is everything now, Mr. Lanre. So what simple strategies can help a business stand out on the internet, especially in a crowded market? We have people selling different things. Everybody wants to, in fact, people are selling quite same things. I'm selling this, you're selling the same thing. You see it even on the streets. This one is selling biscuits, selling sweets. The next person to shop is selling biscuits, selling sweets. The next other shop selling the same thing, the same thing. You're revamping here. This one is revamping here. You know so many persons that are into catering services and everybody doing the same thing. So how and what could, what are the things that we can do, especially in a crowded business, that will make us stand out on the internet?
If you're on the internet and you find yourself in the midst of so many other business owners doing what you are doing, one of those things you need to do is to make sure that you stand out. And how do you stand out? You need to have your own specific brand identity. If you look at soft drinks, we have so many soft drinks, in the market right now, and everyone actually have their own brand identity. And so there is no matter how many soft drinks you have in the market, there will still be, a difference between one particular soft drink or the other. And that's the reason why we call these things secret sauce. Because your secret sauce is what you use as a way of standing out. And because everyone is unique, every person is unique. Even if you have twins, you will know that there's a difference between these identical twins. And if one of them actually does one thing, okay, this is Taiwo and this is, Kenny. And so look at your personality, look at your uniqueness, and look at how can I use this personality and use it to kind of, stand out amidst every other person. A very good example is the comedian, do I call it the comedy niche, where we have all kinds of comedians. So we know if I say Brother Shaggy, you know what he does. You know the kind of comedy he does.
True.
So you cannot invite Brother Shaggy to do the kind of comedy that, a posh comedian does. So each comedian have their own uniqueness, their own style. So, and that's what, your brand voice, has to do. And then you need to learn how to be consistent in doing what you are doing. Because we all know, let me give you a very good example in the music industry. We all know that Portable is, what he is. And so tomorrow you now hear Portable singing R&B. He's going to lose all his fans and he's going to lose all his followers because they follow him because of what he is. And so you need to understand that, and you need to have your own personal style, and that is what people will follow you for.
So consistency is very, very key. So
Exactly.
because we're running out of time, so finally, what practical advice would you give to general public? Very short. What advice, especially of entrepreneurs and young people, on how to prepare themselves for the future of business in the age of AI and the internet? Quickly.
Okay, so the advice I'll give to you, if you are a small business owner, if you're just starting up, if you have an existing business, is you have two things that you need to do for your business. The first is you need to learn how to use the internet, and you need to learn how to use AI effectively. The second is you need to look for someone that knows how to use the internet as much as possible and work, either partner, either work with that person, so that you can use the internet to make more sales, get more customers, and make more profit.
Thank you so much. Many thanks for you listening and being a part of the show. I appreciate you. Join me next week, Saturday from 2:15 to 3 p.m. I am Emmanuel Okotcha. Bye.
This is Success 105.3 FM.